Good morning. This is Rob Morton coming to you again, sheltering in place this time. Our quarantine is over and our coronavirus has been overcome and symptoms are gone, but we're under a shelter in place order here in DeKalb County, Georgia. That's basically the eastern side of Atlanta. 750,000 people in this county, and we're all under a shelter in place order trying to deal with this virus. It's really quite staggering. Wanted to come to you this morning and give you some encouragement. This is both for my congregation at Tucker Christian Church and also for all of you who might be watching on YouTube, where I'm going to post this later, and Facebook. I want to give you a little bit of encouragement today, and I'm going to read to you from Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 36 or verse 6. This is Moses in the Old Testament giving a message to the people of God as he is about to pass on. God was moving his leadership from Moses to Joshua, and Moses wanted to address both Joshua and the people of God in these verses, and this is what he had to say to them. He said, "So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not panic, for the Lord your God will personally go ahead of you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you." I firmly believe that these words are just as much for us today as they were for God's people over 3,000 years ago. God's not a God of fear. God is a God of strength and courage. God wants his people to be full of courage as they rely on that strength that he gives. He's never abandoned his faithful. He's always given them strength and support when they need him the most. We don't need to panic. We don't need to be afraid because God is going ahead of us. He is not going to fail us. He's not going to abandon us, even in times when it seems like everything is uncertain, like these. We have a God who's going to guide us through the wilderness. Now, to some, maybe that sounds like pie in the sky, motivational nonsense, I suppose. But trust me, it's not. And I know this personally because God has led me and my family through some terribly difficult times in the past before all this corona came up. We've faced health issues, we've faced grief, we have faced financial crisis from time to time. And every single time, God has led us through. He's always been faithful to me and my family, and I know that he is going to be faithful now. He loves his people, and he looks after them with special care. You have an advocate, an ally, who sits on the throne of heaven, and he's not going to let you down. I want to encourage you to meet this day with courage and strength. I want to encourage you to meet this day with the knowledge that God sees you and that he loves you as his own. Find comfort in his faithfulness as it's been demonstrated to the great men and women of faith who have gone before, and as it's demonstrated in the lives of those who find him today. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're safe, and I know that we are going to make it through this together with the help of God.